if it's all just atoms and void moving on one another, then there isn't any room for God in this. And the persuasive power of science is found in the technological progress that we find ourselves with. The fact that we can sit here and do this is in some way a kind of proof that there's no God.
That's so low tier. So because you can do things with science and tech, and because deities used to be a primitive form of science in the ancient world, is what he's trying to argue, then we don't need the deities and the explanations because we can do stuff. But doing stuff doesn't tell you why it's possible to do stuff, right? So I think Sargon has not really thought about or encountered meta level questions, paradigm level questions, presuppositional level questions. Because if he did, he would realize that the scientific method cannot tell you why the scientific method works, why it's reliable, or why anything is knowable or reliable.
To the materialist perspective. And
also it would demonstrate that if materialism is true, science is impossible. Yes, you heard me right. If materialism is true, science is impossible. Because there is no such thing as scientia, which is the word knowledge, coming to know things or to have knowledge of the world, to have an understanding of basic principles and laws of nature. Because in a dysteleological universe, there are no laws. If everything is accidental, then nothing is law-like, you see. And there is not justifiable knowledge in an absolutely chaotic, dysteleological, accidentalism-based worldview, right? That's what we just saw as I tried for 2 hours to explain, or at least the second half of the debate, with Fabian Liberty the other day, right? If everything is accidental, dysteleological, just chaos, then all of the particulars, even you as an individual, even though you think there's meaning and there's order in your subjective, minuscule, grand picture perspective, in reality, that's not the case. In reality, that's also meaningless. It just appears meaningful to you. But in the grand scheme, if all reality at mega scale is accidentalism, chaos, and meaninglessness and nihilism, then you are also by necessity, as a particular within that big scope, a nihilistic, meaningless sack of meat. And you will dissolve into the void, and nothing you've done has any meaning, and it doesn't matter anyway. And so thus, science is also part of this illusion that we are actually doing anything, accomplishing anything, or that anything is meaningful. But I don't think Sargon, and I'm not trying to be rude or sassy, because, I mean, I was wanting to debate Sargon back when Spencer debated Sargon on Andy Worski Live. Okay, I wanted the next debate with Sargon. I was trying to get it, but of course he didn't want to do it. So, and he may have just thought that, oh, he's too, small channel or whatever. But the thing is, I was co-hosting with Worski around that time, right? So even if I didn't have a huge channel, like I could have still said, well, but I'm on Worski, so why don't you debate me as his co-host?